10 years ago, you started saving for a house. You did everything right. You cut expenses. You picked up extra shifts. You put money aside every single month. And 10 years later, the house you were saving for costs $150,000 more than when you started. You didn't fall behind. The finish line moved. Every year, home prices climb faster than your paycheck grows, and nobody is explaining why. That changes right now. In the year 2000, the median home price in America was about $165,000. The median income for a woman working full-time was around $40,000 a year. That means a typical house cost about 4 times your annual salary. It was a stretch, but it was doable. Fast forward to today, the median home price is over $420,000. The median woman's income is around $52,000. Now that same house costs more than 8 times your salary. But here is the part nobody talks about. The houses didn't suddenly get twice as good. They didn't double in size. The land didn't become more valuable because of something magical. Prices rose because the system around housing changed. Supply got squeezed, demand got inflated, and the people who already owned homes benefited the most. If you feel like homeownership is slipping away from you, you are not imagining it. The math literally does not work the way it used to. There are 3 forces pushing home prices higher every year, and none of them have anything to do with how hard you work. Force number 1. There are not enough homes. America is short roughly 4 million housing units right now. That number comes from the National Association of Realtors. For decades, cities and towns blocked new construction through zoning laws. These rules decide what can be built and where. In many neighborhoods, it is literally illegal to build apartments or townhomes. Only single-family houses are allowed. That limits supply. And when supply is low, prices go up. Force number 2, investors are buying homes in bulk. In 2023, institutional investors purchased roughly 26% of single-family homes sold in some major metro areas. These are not families. These are corporations. They buy the house, turn it into a rental, and charge you $2,000 a month to live in a home you could have owned. Every home an investor buys is one less home available to you. Force number 3, interest rates squeezed existing homeowners in place. When rates dropped to 3% during the pandemic, millions of people locked in cheap mortgages. Now that rates are above 6%, those homeowners refuse to sell. Why would they give up a 3% rate for a 7% rate? So inventory stays low and prices stay high. These 3 forces feed each other. Less building, more investors, fewer sellers. It is a cycle designed to benefit people who already own property. Now let's do the math, because the sticker price is only the beginning. In 2000, you are buying a $200,000 home. The average mortgage rate that year was about 8%. You put down 10%, that is $20,000. Your loan is $180,000. Your monthly payment for principal and interest, $1,320. Over 30 years, you pay a total of about $475,000. The house cost $200,000, but you paid $475,000 for it. Now let's look at today. You are buying a $420,000 home. The current average rate is about 6.8%. You put down 10%. That is $42,000. Your loan is $378,000. Your monthly payment for principal and interest, $2,470. Over 30 years, you pay a total of about $889,000. Pause on that. A $420,000 house actually costs you $889,000 by the time you are done paying. But the income gap is the real story. In 2000, that $1,320 monthly payment was about 40% of the median woman's monthly income. Tight, but manageable. Today, that $2,470 payment is 57% of the median woman's monthly income. Financial experts say your housing should be 28% to 30% of gross income. You are at 57%. Since 2000, the median home price has risen 170%, while the median woman's income has risen just 28%, meaning a house that took 4 years of income to buy now takes over 6. That is the gap. That is what changed. Your ambition did not shrink. The math broke. So who benefits when houses keep getting more expensive? First, existing homeowners. Every time home prices rise, their net worth increases without them doing a thing. According to the Federal Reserve, homeowners have a median net worth of $396,000. Renters, $10,400. That is a 38-to-1 gap. The system rewards ownership, and it punishes everyone still trying to get in. Second, corporate landlords. Large investors bought over 90,000 single-family homes in 2023 alone. They are not flipping these houses. They are holding them and collecting rent. Every month you pay someone else's mortgage and build someone else's wealth. They want you renting forever. Third, mortgage lenders. Remember that $420,000 house? You pay $889,000 over 30 years. That extra $469,000 is pure interest. The lender profits nearly as much as the house cost. They are not rooting for prices to drop. Lower prices mean smaller loans and less interest income. Fourth, local governments resist change because existing homeowners vote. They vote against new apartments. They vote against affordable housing. They protect their property values. And your ability to buy is the cost. This is not a conspiracy. It is a system where every major player benefits from rising prices, except the person trying to buy her first home. The objection you hear most is this: just wait for prices to drop. People have been saying that since 2015. Home prices have gone up every single year since 2012, 12 straight years. According to the Case-Shiller Index, even after the 2008 crash, prices fully recovered within 5 years and then kept climbing. Nationally, a sustained price drop has not happened in modern history outside of a full economic collapse. Waiting is not a strategy. It is a gamble that has lost every year for over a decade. So what do you actually do? Step 1, know your real number, not the dream number. Your real number. Take your monthly income, multiply it by 0.28. That is the maximum you should spend on housing. If you earn $4,300 a month, your housing budget is $1,200, not $1,800, not $2,000, $1,200. Step 2. Start a dedicated house fund in a high-yield savings account earning 4% to 5%. Even $300 a month for 3 years gives you nearly $12,000 with interest. That is real down payment money. Step 3. Research first-time buyer programs in your state. Many states offer 3% down payment assistance, reduced closing costs, or below-market interest rates. The federal FHA program allows down payments as low as 3.5%. These programs exist specifically for you, but they do not advertise. You have to go find them. The housing market is stacked against you, but it is not locked. The door is narrow, but it is open if you know where it is. 2 people, both earning $52,000 a year. Same city, same rent of $1,400 a month. Person A keeps waiting for prices to drop. She stays in her rental. She saves a little here and there, but never in a dedicated fund. After 5 years, she has about $6,000 in savings. Her rent has gone up to $1,700. She has paid $90,000 in total rent over those 5 years. She owns nothing. Person B takes a different path. She sets up a high-yield savings account. She puts $350 a month into her house fund. She researches first-time buyer assistance. After 2.5 years, she has $11,000 saved. She combines that with a 3.5% FHA down payment on a $280,000 home. Her mortgage payment is $1,650. That is close to what person A is paying in rent by year 3. After 5 years, person B has built roughly $35,000 in equity. She is paying towards something she owns. Person A has paid $90,000 in rent and has $6,000 in savings. Person B has a $280,000 asset and $35,000 in equity building every month. Same paycheck, same starting point. The only difference is that person B understood the system and moved before it moved further away from her. You are not someone who just watches house prices rise and feels helpless. Not anymore. You understand the 3 forces now. You know who profits. You know the math. You know where the programs are. This is not your fault. Nobody taught you this. But starting today, and knowing changes everything. Subscribe to She Starts Today, because the next video in this series breaks down how to know when you are truly ready to buy.